Let me pause. Now we're recording.
Tell me when we're ready to roll.
Yeah, we're ready. Go ahead.
All right, everybody, welcome back to Chapter 13 of Cyberpunk Red, Cyberpunk After Dark. It's Blades and Blasters' rendition of Cyberpunk Red. We have a full crew tonight. We have Cuervo, played by Walter Peck, Switch, nearly dead Switch, played by Slip. We have Marcus, played by Zypher. Duger, slightly creepy Duger, played by Tet. And we have always sexy, ever cool, ever smooth Lolo, played by Rogue. And newest to our crew, the technocrat Rex Riker. Here we go, without further ado. Stop that music. Start, let's see here. In-flight surgery, it sounds good. Let's see what that sounds like. Everybody have Syrinscape on?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
No.
That sounds kind of cool. All right. Introduction, Chapter 13. Sydney may be reluctant to accept Trauma Team's help, but her vision alternates between pixelated and blurred as she falters. One male, one female medic help her into the evac'd chopper, the chopper. The monotonous beeping of alarms and monitors mingles with shouted orders of medical jargon and the low whoosh, whoosh, whoosh of powered down rotor blades. As Switch allows herself to be placed on a stretcher, it's all happening at once. Some sort of mask goes over her face. The sound of trauma shears ripping, tearing, a searing pain in her right shoulder after her fatigues are cut away with a metallic snip. I.O. and right proximal humerus flushes easily. Standard dose of kidfentanyl administered. Roger that. Switch feels a warm flush spread through her body. Her pain is suddenly lessened. Her faculties are clear, and for some reason, she just doesn't seem to care that much about the warm, sticky fluid leaking from her head. We have liftoff. Switch can hear a static-filled voice say over an intercom. ETA 10 minutes. Let me know if her condition changes. I'll send in a report. Category 1? Yes, sir. Roger that. What are Switch's thoughts and feelings as she is taking out of the fight? As she's transfused with synthetic blood products, as she hears something about a pneumothorax and hears the sound of rushing air accompanied by breakthrough pain on the left side of her chest. And the scene is this chopper that has just recently evac'd Switch from the battlefield. Takes her away, and Switch, if you were more conscious and less drugged up, you would see the combat zone underneath you kind of fading away, the warehouse where the most recent battle happened, and it's just the whirring of rotor blades of the helicopter, the chatter of the medics, and occasional pain as you are poked and prodded with needles, and they do their best to save your life.
Yeah.
Barely aware that she's in the chopper, she feels her breathing ease following jab into her lung. Her thoughts just kind of drift aimlessly, the all-consuming need to reach her old tormentor fading with the pain. Then a strange flutter in her chest, and one of the medics says something about blood volume. Her thoughts start to fragment, and memories from the present and past flash in quick succession, but out of order. Her first astounded look at SW's apartment. A young Switch, her mouth hanging open at the cleanliness and luxury of her surroundings. She glances shyly up at the much taller, much younger SW. Or maybe she's just shorter. His expression is a mix of hopefulness and discomfort. As she looks at him, he says, "I'm gonna die and leave you alone," with a matter-of-factness that jolts her out of that scene. And she's in a white room, a chair with strong straps. There's intense pain as doctors probe into her skull, asking questions, and Sydney answering as best she can through a throat raw from screaming. "Be still," says the doctor with the golden jaw, an electric drill whirring in his right hand. "We're trying to help you." He sips coffee from his left hand, from a dented thermos. Flash to a filthy underground warren, stinking of body odor and blood, shit. Maniacal faces grinning and hooting like animals. She faces another ganger twice her size, but with a fraction of her mad rage and the need to cause pain. With each slash and bite, the hope that she can rid herself of these feelings by passing them on to this boy. Skip forward to the body on the ground, bleeding out through multiple wounds. His face shifts from white to black. His matted blonde hair becomes thick, ropey dreads. Mirrored glasses fall from his face. The one remaining eye flutters open, meets her gaze, holds it as the kid lets go of life, leaving an expression of relief and surprise on his dead, mutilated face. She feels only envy course through her, and then she's empty and hollowed out. Next, sun warm on her back. Trees, rough shacks in the distance. Switch, but not Switch, someone different. She crouches low to the ground. She watches a grasshopper closely. Her hands are poised to catch it within a cage of tiny fingers. Low voices and gentle laughter behind her. There's a boy dressed in leathers, dirty from play, but not dirty from the filth of the underground. He lunges toward the grasshopper, almost catching it, but not quite. It jumps past his head and flies off toward the tall grass. She looks toward the boy with irritation, and he's eating a corn dog? That can't be right. Then the crate. Utter darkness, save for a flickering neon light, too far away to provide illumination. Twitch. No. Bike. Curled into the far end, feigning sleep. Her ears are pricked to hear his approach. Prayers to an unnamed god, that he is too tired tonight. Terrible itching at her new implant site, infected and inflamed, but she clenches her fingers into her palms to keep from scratching. Stops at the front of the crate, bends low to peer in. She can hear his breathing, fast and loud as he giggles to himself. The door to the crate creaks on its hinges. Sydney, the now Switch. She screams wordlessly and her back arches in denial of that memory. It isn't working. Why isn't it working, she wants to say, but the words leave her body as a long wheeze. and the medics start speaking to each other rapidly. There's a sharp jolt, making her teeth clench and her body spasm, and the bare sense of another injection. Then the world grows dimmer, and all she hears is distant cheering from her fans. "Spike! Spike! Spike!" they chant. She drifts into cool, lovely nothingness. "I knew you could do it!" stands out from the rest of the crowd. A familiar voice, Marcus among the throng. "You made it! Made it to the big time!" "Finally," she whispers. "It's over. I've made it. Everything's gone. I'm gone. No more me. So much better. Be nothing." And she fades into the blackness.
And a switch fades into the blackness. The helicopter lands on the roof of Night City General Hospital. Sliding doors open on the roof, and the team rushes out to greet the helicopter. The rotor's still spinning, the wind hot still buffeting the roof. Switch is rushed off on a stretcher as the medics speak to the technicians and surgeons waiting. You say, What level? What level? Trauma level 1! Level 1! She's hallucinating. She's unstable. The only thing keeping her alive is all this chrome she has. Bay 1 is full. It's an exec level. Trauma level exec. Oh, shit. Fucking corpos. Okay, we'll make room. Get her inside. Get her inside. And as the scene closes, you see Switch wheeled into the hospital as the sliding doors close behind her. And what happens next is anybody's guess. And the scene changes and we take ourselves all the way back across Night City, where the gun smoke is just clearing from a warehouse. The echoes of automatic gunfire is finally stopped. And Marcus Blazik, Cuervo, and Duger, along with Preston Briggs and Victoria C., switch evac'd. They reload, they steel themselves, and prepare for the second part of their mission. Switch, you're going to play Victoria for this encounter, correct? Is that cool with you? Check.
I can hear you.
Yeah, I hear you.
I can hear you.
She's pounding booze.
Yeah. Hitting that daiquiri.
I'll let you guys take it. Let you guys take it away. Then.
Sorry, I had to step out for just a second.
No, I was just saying. You're probably going to play Victoria, like we discussed. Is that okay?
Yeah.
For this encounter, at least. Okay. Take it away, boys and girl.
Yeah, SW. Where am I on the map? So he was up on this this ledge here, and he gets down, climbs down, grunts as he hits the floor, and walks over and looks to everyone, kind of over his shoulder. He kind of was watching the helicopter fly away with Switch, hoping she's going to be okay. And then he says, "Well, I guess down we go then, huh?"
Marcus, he was all the way at the back of the warehouse. He barely knew what was happening in the firefight because, he was in the net arc trying to get the spider under control and take out the combatants. As he jacks out, he sees the trauma chopper come in, and for a moment he thinks, SW is hurt. And kind of like smiles to himself a little, thinking that SW is hurt. And he makes his way up to where the spider is. When he gets there, he sees it's not SW, but it's actually Switch. And Marcus starts losing it again. Whoever these fucks are, they've taken his AI and now they've sent his friend on a trauma chopper back. He looks at SW, looks up at Cuervo, and without saying a word, climbs up on the fucking spider and sits on it.
Yeah, Thurger says, "Didn't you bring? Where's Wrecker anyway? Didn't he come with you?"
Wait, thinking back, yes.
Yeah, I'm just trying to give him a way to get in here.
Yeah, you know.
I got that taken care of.
Okay,
He's
yeah.
knocked out.
Was
So,
he
yeah,
in
yeah.
the bus?
Yes, he was in the bus.
Yeah, he was in the bus. That's why. Yeah, I know that, but he doesn't know that.
Are we
Okay.
done?
Yeah.
Can I go home?
No, you cannot go home. We're going down. There's more shit down there we gotta take care of.
No one's going home. They're gonna fucking obliterate everything that's down there, and I'm gonna get what's mine.
Well, let's not get too rash. Let's be smart.
As SW argues with Marcus, as Marcus sits atop his new toy, Cuervo's kind of leaning over the body of the sniper, picking up the sniper rifle and slinging it over his shoulder and doing what every merc down on his luck would do, going through her pockets for ammunition and anything of value, before eventually kind of standing up and looking to those two. Let's go get the prize we were here to get. Bring it back and do that for Switch. Fair?
Fair. Well, I guess he tips his shotgun up and puts another slug into the barrel. Alright, let's go then. Marcus, you're going first, huh?
Yes, I am. This thing will take care of me.
Good. And
Don't you know that spiders eat lizards?
No, I don't. Is that true?
It will be true tonight.
He shrugs. He has no
Cuervo
idea
kind of
what
looks
he's
at
talking
Marcus. He's like, "You've never been out of this city, have you?"
about. Who, me?
No, Marcus.
Oh, yeah, no way. He's barely been off the bus.
Yeah.
Alright. Spider eat the lizard. Go ahead. We're behind you. Come on. He says the other two.
Marcus, the gate should be open because Marcus enabled the disengage the locks, and the lift should be right there.
Mm-hmm.
And he's in control of the spider, so he basically commands it to move forward with him sitting on top of it.
Marcus Blazett, give me a scene closing role play of what looks like it's like an action movie as you guys get in this thing and it slowly goes down.
Yeah, so Cuervo and SW, Victoria and Preston get into the elevator first, while Marcus stands by, and then he manipulates the spider to turn around and walk backwards into the lift. He manipulates it again where it's two chain cannons just like start cycling without firing anything, and you can hear the tear gas canisters like just kind of load in, and Marcus has this wild smile on his face. I'm coming, Alpha.
The fuck
Nice.
is Alpha?
Marcus just kind of looks back and smiles wildly again at SW, but doesn't say anything.
As that scene closes, we find ourselves now maybe, I don't know, 20 minutes before that, maybe like right around the time that fight is starting. And we see Rex Stryker. Rex, part of your clothing is charred. It is caught on fire and somebody had put it out. As you awake, you have a splitting headache. Your back hurts. Last thing you remember, you were in a bus with Marcus, and he went off the handle and just commandeered the thing. And there was a wreck, and that's all she wrote. In fact, you were ejected a short distance from the bus after Marcus crashed it. He checked on you to make sure you were alive, and some bystanders kind of pulled you a little bit out of the road, although your feet are kind of still hanging in the road, and you're kind of propped up on the curb in a pile of garbage. You see the server farm where you've been working, and a car is still kind of on fire, and around the car there's like several Maelstrom bodies in various states of explosion. One of them is totally missing the legs with entrails kind of trailing behind and congealed blood on the ground. You probably don't know how long you've been unconscious, but you do eventually regain consciousness.
Yeah, Riker, he stirs a bit on the trash pile. It's like, what? Fuck. He leans up, and he's trying to make sense of everything, because this is not where he remembers he was. And so he looks at the burning pile. What the fuck? And he looks at the bodies. What the fuck? And he looks over and sees, does he see the bus anywhere?
Yeah, the bus is all exploded too.
Yeah, and he stands up, he's sore as shit, whiplash and everything else. What the fuck? And he's just looking around everywhere.
You hear a sound of multiple cars kind of driving your directions.
Shit, does it sound like sirens or?
Not sirens, but you hear some loud music kind of busting from
he's
the car.
He's gonna hide for a second here, because that's not good in the combat zone. That could be anybody.
It can't. But this is a van, and you can, Mr. Lolo can tell me what it looks like, because you guys are just outside the combat zone, and Lolo certainly has his ear to the pulse of the streets. And about an hour ago, he heard that some massive stuff was going down in the locale that you knew. That Blaze, Duger, a lot of that other crew had kind of a base of operations. And Lolo, I'm just going to kind of write you into the scene here. You're rolling by to try to figure out what's going on. You guys all still hear a bunch of cars heading in your direction, but they're a little bit further away. And then Lolo, you roll up on this scene, and you basically see the same thing. You kind of see, well, Rex hid, but you kind of see like the bus in disrepair, the car on fire, all the bodies around. There's also dozens of people, by the way. The survivors from the bus crash are kind of loitering around, because you know there's no squads, no ambulances going to come into this neighborhood, right? Unless you got some trauma team exec. And those motherfuckers, no way they can afford that.
Is this, am I driving up here?
Or a driver or whoever. You're a fixer,
Okay,
you got ways.
Yeah, I'll probably be having somebody drive it. Lolo pulls up in this sleek ride with the windows slide down, and he's got his heavy pistol in his hand, and that kind of hangs out the window as he blows a trail of smoke out, listening to some of his favorite tunes from the islands. And he's got his shades, and he's kind of scanning the wreckage and stuff, looking to see if he can see anybody he knows around the area. And he tells the driver to just cruise on by real slow, like. I'll see if I can find my friends.
Whatever you say, man. Right over here. Oh, shit. Look at that fat bitch. He like points out to Tweedledee and Tweedledum over there.
God.
They are fucked up, all covered in blood. And all those fucking bodies? God damn it, Rolo! There are 2 legs on the ground, missing a torso! Jesus Christ!
Yeah. He scans the bodies, hoping they're none of his friends, you know.
Yeah, you don't see his friends. They're like one of them has a skull on spider legs that you know is like the Maelstrom insignia.
Yeah. And he kind of whispers under his breath, you know, what you guys getting into now? This is probably S.W. Duga's fault. And he says, take us around here. Let's see if we can find our friends.
Sure thing, man. I'm not going too much deeper into this combat zone with another little ganjas on board, you know. Fuck, these gonks. They don't know what's good for them. Move away from here. Choo, motherfuck. He kind of pulls over to the side. Accidentally almost runs over where Rex is hiding because he can't see him.
Yeah, am I able to hear or see that this is somebody I know at this point?
I think you would see, Lolo is peeking out the window.
Yeah, he just stands up from behind his hiding spot. I fucking know you! And he points at Lolo.
Rex Riker! Good to see you standing up, my friend.
You're a fucking sight for sore eyes, and he looks around. He's rubbing his head still. I don't know what the fuck's...
He waves for Rex to jump in, and
Yeah,
he says, let this guy in. So what's up, Chum? Where is everyone else?
I don't fucking know, man. I was coming here on a bus with Blazik, right? Yeah, we got a word that these motherfuckers, and he points to the bodies in the road, we're starting up shit at the server farm, so we're on our way over. Marcus went buck wild, took over the bus, and I fucking blacked out. I don't know, my head hurts, my fucking vision's blurry. I think I have a concussion. I don't think anything's broken, but I don't know, man. It's pretty fucking bad. I don't know where anybody is. I was just about to call them before you rolled up.
Let's make some phone calls then. We find them.
Try Marcus, I guess.
Right about that time, you guys hear the engines get louder and louder, and you hear gunfire. Not kind of in your direction, just almost like somebody's like shooting weapons into the air. And then you hear like the engines get louder and louder, and you hear one of them just kind of scream to a halt as kind of Lolo. If you look out your window, there are about 10 cars that just fly around the corner. A couple of them make nice, neat curves, but a few of them fishtail and almost lose control. And they have like each of these 12 cars, like every window, you see dudes like all tatted up. Everybody with like SMGs or very heavy pistols, kind of leaning out, going, "Whoa, whoa, vámonos, 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 Pinto, where are we headed? And they go, up there, up there. And they kind of point in your direction and kind of stop. And this dude kind of like quickly just hops out of the car, Dukes of Hazzard style, and starts kind of scanning the area. And says, no, man, this is not it. Duger, no. It's about 5 blocks that way. That's where we're heading. Boys, back in the car. Come on, hermanos. Vámonos, vámonos.
Pintos and cheese. Oh, he's gonna call up Duger.
Yeah, and unless you stop Pinto and his boys, they're gonna continue to head kind of in Duger's direction. You gonna call up Dukes?
Yeah, he'll call up Dukes, and then he'll ask his agent to call up Duger, and then look over to Rex and say, you know these guys too? I ran into them at the club the other night.
But those motherfuckers just went? I don't know, man.
Yeah, Digger would answer. Lolo! What are you up to? We're kind of in a situation.
Yeah, I heard about this. I see Pinto Esteban is looking around the area right now too with his boys. Is he still a friend to you?
Oh yeah, I got him on retainer. Where are you at?
He'll probably send him his details, I guess.
No, yeah, we're here. And he sends back. He's like, if you wanna come on over and give us a hand, we're about to go kill some Maelstrom fox. Already killed some. Switch is in bad shape though. She had to go to the. I had the trauma team come and lift her out of there.
Okay, we on the way. I got Rex Riker here with me.
Oh, okay. Where are you at? Oh, you're at the server farm. That's right. Okay, yeah. Nobody's coming inside. They stole Blazik's girlfriend, basically.
Oh, that's no good. You can't take away a man's girl.
Yeah, well, I mean, this is not a real girl. It's a computer program, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
It's way too.
To Blazik, same thing though, right?
Right, yeah, pretty much. I mean, he is pissed. I've never seen him this pissed. Must be a good virtual Hummer. I don't know.
He says, so Pintos, he's looking for you too?
Well, yeah, I just called him out. He's back up.
All right. So he'll, Lolo will kind of like, if Pintos is still around, he'll kind of like stand up out the window, you know, waving his gun in the air like hello, not at them or anything, but like hello towards Pinto. All right.
Like 24 armed Latino gangsters. No.
We be there in a minute.
Yeah, Pinto kind of looks up. Hey! What you doing here, man?
I'm on my way to meet Duga. He says you are a chum.
Well, yes. For a fee, that is. Yeah, I'm heading that direction. We have some biz going forward. You need a ride?
No, I got one right now.
Okay.
And he'll take off.
Yeah, like if you just fall kind of behind Pinto's kind of caravan, I'll let Rex, you tell me what it looks like as you and Lolo kind of trail behind a bunch of like fucking Mad Max looking trucks and vans and cars on the way over to the warehouse.
Yeah, Riker, he sits down in the van, looking at all this big convoy that we've got. His mind's already thinking of all the things that could go wrong traveling with this much heat, combat zone. Who else could show up? He's got like 6 different gangs that might show up at this gunfight, hoping for scraps. But he's getting ready. Looks at Lolo. How'd you know about this shit going down, man? Let's have some crazy connections.
I've got eyes everywhere, you know.
You're a scary
Always.
motherfucker, Lolo.
Always looking for the money. Friends, they equal money, right?
Sometimes. He lights up a cigarette. Other times they
more.
cost you money.
Then you gotta get the right friends, right? Duga is one of the right friends, I think. he is one of those that make you a lot of money.
Sure.
As
Rex
long
doesn't
as
sound too sure about that.
and that Lolo doesn't even sound too sure about it, actually. It seems when he thinks about it, he says, as long as you're on the right side, I suppose. But you know, I'm not as close to Duger as I am to Cuervo. He's the kind of friend that you want to be in a fight with. You know he's got your back.
Feel the same about Blazik, honestly.
Blazik. He's a good guy. He's a little, he's a little wired up though, huh?
Fucking weird. Yeah. You can speak plain with me, Choom. I know Blazik's kind of fucking goofy. But he's reliable. And his instincts, even if he has trouble getting there, his instincts are on point.
Yeah. He's very smart too. Smarter than me, I say. And I always knew that this would turn out to be his girlfriend. I'm glad he finally met someone. It would be a shame to lose her now.
Nah, not gonna happen. We still need her. Can't lose her yet.
What you need her for?
Not something I can explain, Choom. There's something at work in my soul which I do not understand. But don't worry. You hang out around with us enough, you'll see.
He smiles and he nods. And they ride on out.
And the scene switches, and we are back to right after Dugert hangs up the phone with Lolo. I guess really the only question you have to make is if you want to get down there quickly or wait for your backup.
I mean, SW wouldn't know that they're coming. Oh no, he just did. He said that they were coming, right? Yeah. SW was like, I got to back up a bunch of Florida gangsters. Do you want to go down now or wait?
Wait. Definitely wait.
But nobody asked you. You're the hired help.
She just wants even more guys in the elevator when she goes down, I guess. As Cuervo casually leans against the wall.
Well, you know, some that are rightly equipped for the trip anyway.
Sorry, Cuervo only likes girls that are about 300 plus.
That explains it.
They keep you warm in the winter. What's so wrong with that?
What do you think, Marcus? Can you wait to go on your quest of murder?
Negative. You guys can get out. I'm going down.
I'll just call the dude. Let's go. And he'll call Pinto as they go down.
Tell him I will send the elevator back up for them. But Spider is hungry.
Okay, man. Spider's hungry. Great.
You guys all go heading down.
Yeah, he's gonna call Pinto though. If you want to just make it quick, I would just tell him that we're going down the elevator and that he should surround the building and not let any Maelstrom get away, to capture him alive if possible.
Roger that, man. Yeah, we have enough vehicles here to lay waste this whole block. You do what you need to do. We can be a nice bargaining chip if it comes down to it.
Yeah, just make sure none get away. Try not to kill them if possible. There's one specific we want to catch, but, you can do what you gotta do.
He kind of hangs up the phone, and we'll go ahead and change scenes. All right. Under the warehouse. As the crew descends to the warehouse sublevel, the lighting is much the same. However, gone is the chaos. Gone are the gunshots. Instead, they hear the sound of voices raised in argument and anger. Several figures are gathered around what seems to be some sort of underground fighting arena. Maybe a forum for Maelstrom to put their chrome to the test, or something more sinister. That's a story for another time, but for now, someone seems very, very upset.
You fucking Japs are taking too goddamn long,
says a voice. It's tinny, metallic, nasally.
We've been down here for hours, and my boys are getting murdered upstairs. We gotta get out of here.
I first met you 20 minutes ago, Mr. Gibby, says another voice, calm, icy, with a Japanese accent. You are exaggerating. Though negotiating with you is certainly tedious. I understand why it may seem like hours to you.
You gunks got what you want,
says Gibby.
Now transfer the eddies and let's get this over with, before we all end up kibble.
Ah, you are too hasty, Mr. Gibby. There's a momentary pause, and what must be an Arasaka employee moves from a nearby net access point and whispers something in the lead negotiator's ear.
Ah, yes indeed. That is disheartening news.
The Arasaka negotiator, tall and powerfully built, says to Gibby,
My team has analyzed what you brought us, and it is incomplete, Mr. Gibby.
Puts type in there.
Broken. You are as clumsy as you are stupid. Ah, very well. You will get your eddies, but only half. This is enough to ensure that Arasaka's proprietary technology again becomes secret. I will give you no more details about that. You seem untrustworthy. But it also is not what we agreed to. You are a double-crossing piece of shit,
screeches Gibby.
Fuck you. We want our money, and none of you are leaving here alive. And I'm smarter than you think. You think Maelstrom doesn't have our own netrunners? You think what you have is special? Yeah, we broke her big fucking deal. But now I know how she was made. Even a broken AI talks if you pull enough code out of her, like so many bloody fucking intestines. I know about Soul Killer. Do you want to reconsider your offer?
The Arasaka negotiator's eyes go dark. There is death in his eyes. He kind of cracks his knuckles.
Yes.
And that's about the time that the elevator silently, very silently, they use a lot of WD-40 in this warehouse. Maybe the line of sight is blocked by these crates or something. And it comes down, and Duger is there. Blazik on top of a spider. Cuervo is all armed up. Victoria and Briggs as well. And I'll let you guys role play away.
Go ahead, Marcus.
Oh yeah. As soon as there's a window, Marcus is going to launch the remaining tear gas right into the center over there.
Cuervo exited the elevator quietly, kind of sneaking behind perhaps some of the various containers, completely unprepared for Marcus going full yeet mode and immediately launching the tear gas into the group of people.
Victoria, seeing so many people ahead, immediately looks for... my map is being bad. Cover. And she heads up to the north, ahead and to the left, finding cover behind that.
Where is the tear gas? I don't want to run into the tear gas. So I'm just curious where it's.
I'm gonna you already did a scan, so I'm gonna undo the access points on this level too, Marcus. There we go. Because there's a separate net architecture down here.
So the tear gas would go right into the
Like right into the
Like
ring.
right here.
Yeah,
Right in
yeah,
there.
Alright,
yeah.
well,
Right there.
yeah, then Duger just runs forward and gets cover as well with his shotgun, and Preston kind of follows Victoria over and does the same.
Yeah, right around this time that happens, you guys hear a bunch of fucking music outside and a bunch of cars just like, yeah, just kind of come to a halt. And Gibby kind of looks back at one of his lieutenants. And he goes,
Did you call for backup? He's like, no, boss, I didn't call for backup.
and Kinjo Takuya says,
And I did not either. It looks like a third wheel has come to the party. Now prepare to die.
and even as, because he was just going to kill Gibby anyway, like this, Marcus, tell me what it looks like. I'm not going to make you role play for it, but tell me what it looks like as the tear gas just like.
Yes. So, as they're saying that, Clarence, SW, Victoria, and Preston kind of, like ghosts, kind of scurry around the spider's legs and out to their vantage points. Marcus steps forward through, from the elevator, sends it back up as he steps forward, and then, screams, "My AI!" And he just launches the fucking tear gas right into the center of the room.
And it is
It's a fiery one.
it's the only thing I could find real quick.
Tonight we shall find if lizards can cry.
Let me see. Let me figure out real quick.
It's not the doves cry, it's the lizards that cry. You remember that old song, The Lizards Cry?
Yeah, it's by the dude called Blaze.
There we go. So it hits a square about that big. So you want it about right. You want it to try to get. I don't think you'll be able to get Gibby and Kinjo. If you had to pick, which one would you put it closer to?
Closer to, I think, Gibby and I think there are more people over here. Right?
Yeah. Oh, you'd probably be able to get these two.
Yeah. So I'll go for the mask. Yeah.
Right there.
Yeah, that's
All right. All right. Give me. Just roll me a d10, and the combat number for the drone is 14. And then I'm just gonna look at the grenade launcher.
What the fuck? 3.
This is just for.
What did it say?
Let's see what it does.
DV13, resist torture drugs.
Mm-hmm. So it's 30 meters. So you have to hit 17. What'd you roll? 3. So that'd be 14. Ooh, 17. Barely a miss.
Ooh.
So basically, the way this works is it's kind of up to the GM where it hits. So what I want to do is do a 1d4, 3. So that's going to 1, 2. It's going to move to the south and roll me a 1d6. There, Zypher.
Yeah.
Oh, not very bad. It's just going to move 1 square south, but unfortunately, that's going to miss Gibby. It's going to hit this guy though, and I'm not even going to roll his resist torture drugs. I'm just going to say he loses it. So he gets the oh, he has cyber eyes. Doesn't do anything.
Sweet.
So tell me what it looks like as like the smoke clears, and like he just turns to you with this these cyber eyes that just kind of look in the direction where the grenade came, and he says, "Intruders, get them!"
Incorrect. Death.
All right. Roll initiative. Let me clear out the initiative track. Hang on, let me clear it out.
I would have picked up the microwaver up there, just so you know, Bo.
Oh, yep, hers.
I don't
Okay.
I don't have it on my sheet though, but yeah.
And you can give yourself that sniper rifle if you want, Cuervo.
Yeah. How do you do that?
Just drag
Drag
it,
and drop.
Yeah.
drag and drop, and it also had a scope on it, sniper scope, and it had armor-piercing rounds,
Nice.
and I believe it had infrared. It's pretty
Oh,
sweet.
wow.
No wonder we got
bitch.
hosed by that guy.
That thing hit hard, and
I'm not gonna be very good
I'm
at
gonna-
this thing, but
I'm going to only roll once for the goobers, for the mooks. That's cool with everybody. They'll all go on the same initiative. It's just too many NPCs. That one.
Goobers. That's the official name of that rank.
I'll use my one extra solo for initiative +1.
would SW know what the microwaver does?
I think she told him.
I think it's pretty common
Okay.
knowledge.
No, I just need to know what it does. What does it do?
It disables cyber
One piece of cyberware.
implants.
No, okay.
Yeah.
I think it does up to 2 pieces. Have to look at it.
Yeah, I think there's a way to get 2.
All right, everybody roll in it.
I did.
Hey, why don't I'm gonna put your guys'
You want
tokens,
Preston just go with me, at least?
yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
That's fine.
Victoria could go with you too if she wants. All she rolled her
Oh,
own.
she rolled. She rolled better than me.
Okay. Rex and Lolo, you want to roll your? Here's your tokens. So you are outside. You guys pull up with Pinto, and you guys can role play what it looks like because you hear gunshots start and yelling start from inside the warehouse.
Okay. Yeah, as they pull up and jump out, and Lolo's still got his like heavy pistol in his hand, and he kind of like puts his hands out looking around. He's like, "Where the fuck they at?" And then after the gunshots start, he immediately like, they're starting the party without us, and he starts to take off.
Hang on, man. Duger said we surround this place. Don't go in there. You want to get riddled with bullet holes.
All right, you go ahead and surround the place then.
Look at the cojones on this man. I like what you are made of, hombre.
Yeah, Riker hops out with Lola. Gotta get in there and fucking help my boy. Love fucking up these Maelstrom fucks. And he
Oh,
cocks a shotgun.
you guys have fucking ice water in your fucking veins, man. The welcoming committee will be waiting for you outside. Any spiders that escape the web will get smushed.
After this round, if you guys want to start back by like where Marcus is now, like where his token is, I'm down with it.
Cool.
All right, it's Kinjo Takuya's turn, right? Yeah, so he just closes on Gibby, and he's like a martial arts master, and he just pulls out some fucking Bruce Lee shit on him. Tries to crack him above the skull. So he has the karate martial arts skill, and if he does a -8 for a called shot to the head, he can automatically get the cracked skull. Critical hit. So that He's going to move, and then he's going to do that. Karate. And I obviously did that macro wrong. Let's do that instead. So it's going to be a -8. $17. And you always evade these. Oh, cracked skull. Let me see what exactly that does. Can somebody look up cracked skull crit for me?
Sure.
And I think he can hit twice with that. So he's going to just do a regular strike this time. $22. That's 2 hits. Does anybody know what brawling damage is off the top of their head? Since I fucked up my macro. It's based on body.
I'm still trying to find critical hits, like critical injuries in the PDF.
I think it's 3d6
3d6?
for damage. Yeah.
That sounds like a lot. I would think 2d6. But
If your body is from 7 to 10, it's based on your body.
oh,
His body is 8.
Cracked skull.
3d6.
Sorry, I was looking at the wrong document.
So 3d6. This is for the first one, so that's 9. And it ignores half armor, right?
Says multiply the damage that gets through your SP by 3 instead of 2, whatever that means.
That's cracked skull.
Isn't that what
Yep.
it said?
okay. Yeah, brawling. 4 or under 1d6, 5 to 6, 2d6, 7 to 10, 3 to 6.
Yeah, so it's 3d6. So the first is 9, and I think it ignores half armor too, so so he'd take 4 damage on the first one. And then he would... And then on the second one, he would take... That would ablate it by 1. So
It says it ignores all the damage, all the armor.
Yeah, yeah. Armor doesn't do anything with.
It doesn't ablate it.
Nope.
Okay.
Oh, that's for choke.
Yeah, I think that's just for grappling.
Yeah, I think
It might-
I think if you throw them, like there's a throw that because I'm trying to remember my other guy, and I think that doesn't. But anyway,
Let's take a look. Damage, rate of fire, conceal, cost. Melee attacks are made at rate of fire 2. And brawling. Thanks, Rick. Martial arts damage. Here we go. I just want to see what it does for armor. I forget what it does with armor.
Yeah.
I figure you would switch since you do melee a lot. I thought I ignored half the armor. Armor breaking combination. Yeah, yeah. Martial arts, ignore half defender's armor. Okay, that cracked skull, it multiplies it by 3.
Yeah, once it gets past the SP. What is SP?
Stopping power, it's basically your
Oh,
armor.
okay.
So that's actually would mean that he would take, instead of 4 that first time, he would have taken 12. So it's negative 8 more. So he's hurt pretty bad. Yeah, so he's pretty bloodied up. You guys can see this guy just go to town on Gibby. Just like, first he just like throws a roundhouse kick. He just cracks him upside the skull. And Gibby's just like kind of staggering. And then he just does a straight punch, just breaks his nose. And blood just erupts. Security operative's turn. And they're going to, this guy's going to move down here. He's actually not going to move since he has an assault rifle.
Fuck.
22 meters. So pissed, none of my macros working. I don't know why.
They changed something maybe on the sheet.
Maybe. They fucking worked a week ago, whenever our last game was.
Can't stand that.
Single shot. 22 meters, has to hit a 15. He does. 19 damage. They only have levers on. That goes down to 3. So they would take 15 damage. And then his buddy would do the same thing. Uh, 13, and that one's a miss. All right, Victoria, you're up.
Okay. I think her movement's 4. Is that right? So she can move 4 hexes?
Yes, sounds about right.
Okay. She'll move. Okay. She can move to here. And she'll fire at this guy. Oh, she can actually be 1 square ahead. And that'll be 12 meters.
Mm-hmm. See if that macro works for her. It might.
Yeah, I'm gonna check it out. Ranged weapon, handgun. And I think she gets 2 shots.
Yeah, I'm gonna click the thing up here and just for the ranges. There you go. Like my roll better. So 16. 16 would hit.
Damn.
And then the second's gonna hit. Both of them are gonna hit.
Alright, so I guess I'll roll it off the sheet to get the damage.
Yeah, macro does work, by the way, off of Victoria.
I used macro. It didn't list the damage.
Like up here? Like up, heavy pistol? Very heavy pistol?
I just listed handgun. Hold on.
See, like if you click on Victoria, like you can click on her
okay.
right.
Yeah, heavy pistol. Oh, I gotcha. Okay, so the second damage would be 12.
12. Okay. And what was the first one? You just want to use the one I rolled?
19.
19. All right. So you would take 15, and the second would be 12.
Mm-hmm.
So that would level his armor down to 2, and 12 minus 9. That's enough to incapacitate him. Tell me what that looks like.
She dashes forward, kneels into kind of a crouch, and takes fire at this guy, cursing under her breath. This isn't what I signed up for. She's just kind of looking around the room at all the opponents, eyes darting left and right, trying to determine her next target.
All right. The goober's turn. The other ones are going to go. He's going to move 1, 2, 3, and it's going to shoot at Victoria twice. There's the first one. 15, that's going to miss. And here's the second one. 20, that's going to hit. 11 damage.
All right. Does she have armor?
She has,
I'm guessing light.
yep, light armor check.
So that's 11.
Well, it's been ablated to 10 from the last time.
So minus 2.
So, yeah, that goes down to 9. And so you'd only take 1 damage.
Okay.
And then he's going to use his last movement point to go back into cover.
You piece of shit. You're going to die.
Last goober is faced with these security operatives. They're getting attacked from both sides at this point. Okay. He's going to take a long shot. Miss. Oh, I think those very heavy pistols actually only have a rate of fire of 1. So you can take off that one point of damage if you wanted. Alright. Cuervo, you're up.
Cuervo, as he was kind of moving behind cover here with his newfound toy, at least for the time being, he's going to kind of climb up on what appears to be that scaffolding and containers so he can kind of get a view of what's going on, and then basically lay down in the prone and bring the rifle up. Or the sniper. I don't know. Yeah, that's what I was going to say.
Hardened boosting gainer. Yeah, he kind of turns to the... yeah, he's going to probably swing out his heavy SMG to Kinjo. Take a few steps this way to get a better angle and let loose on him. Let me see if this works. It does. Ooh, 20. Snap to corner, snap to corner. There we go. So 3 squares, 6 meters. So he has to, that's a hit. Only 4 damage though. So 4 times 3, what's that, 12? Only 1 damage gets through to Kinjo. Marcus Blazik, you're up, my friend.
Yeah. Move the spider here. Spider can move 4.
Mm-hmm.
And I believe I am within 5 squares of my access point. Once the spider moves there, it is going to fire heavy SMG. Well, that question for you is, the spider can have 2 of anything, and the anythings are the tear gas, very heavy melee weapon, heavy SMG, and observation camera. So what would it have?
Oh, I thought he only had 1. Oh, 2 of the falling.
Yeah.
Dealer's choice. What do you want?
Okay, let me ask you this. Can I jump off the spider and start net hacking, or do I need to be on it to be in control?
I didn't think you did.
You don't need to. You already have control of that node.
Okay. If that's
So
the case,
as long as you're in the network.
yep. Okay, sounds good.
If you're going, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Sweet. So that you know what? Just for flair, very heavy melee weapon,
Okay.
right? And so Marcus jumps off as the spider gets there, and then I can do like up to 8, right? As what do you call? Like double move and no action.
That's correct.
Yeah. So move the spider here. That's 4 from where it's at. Here. Yeah. Here.
There.
Sorry. There. Yeah. And Marcus is going to jump down from the spider. Right. So now the spider is giving a bunch of people cover. That's the spider's move, and I am going to jack in to that access point. I'm coming, Alpha.
All right. Put you down the network here.
Fuck yeah.
You see this?
Yep, I see that.
Everybody else should be able to see it. And that's 1. You have 2. You have 3 more net actions left.
Yeah, what do I see?
And I think that's totally fine because the spider's kind of moving. You'd be doing this as long as you're close enough to the access point. You can do this stuff at the same time.
Yeah, I'm going to stay within the access point. As
The
a
first
spider.
thing you see on ground floor is a wisp.
I don't see the architecture, just so you know. I see.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, even I don't see that.
Okay.
It's still there you go.
Just loading.
It's loading.
It's loading.
This is an Arasaka net architecture. It's a black ice wisp.
Black Ice Wisp. I see. Okay.
Yeah, you have 3 left.
3 left, right? So the first one is going to be my sword. Interface. Roll bonus 1. 10 to hit. Ooh, not bad. Second one is just my zap. 13. Yep. 1d6. 3.
Okay.
And it's a zap again. Ooh, bad.
Wah, wah. And that's it.
That's it.
All right. It's about the hero. Ah. Yeah, from across the battlefield, you can hear a female voice go, Kinjo! Or Takuya. I forgot the last names for the first names. Takuya! They are in our net architecture! He's like, hold them off until we can negotiate. And you see kind of in front of you appear another net runner. Marcus, there you go. Make you a little bigger. And she says, what are you doing here? Turn around. This is not your business. It is Arasaka corporate control.
Marcus just responds, my AI.
Your AI. Your AI. This AI was created with Arasaka technology. Come now. We can talk.
You are a lizard and you shall burn.
Very well. Then we shall do battle. And she, with her first net action, she brings out a killer, which is a different black ice. That immediately goes to the top of the net there. Give me a speed versus speed check there, Mr. Marcus Blazek, to see if that killer gets an extra free attack on you? It does. That's a miss. And it gets to attack you again. And another miss. What does that look like, Marcus? What does it look like as you do battle with this virtual samurai?
Oh, sorry. Yeah. So, as she, spouts some garbage about Arasaka and owning AIs, Marcus just spits back in her face and says she's just a lizard that needs to die. And then this samurai out of nowhere just materializes in front of him and immediately, in a deft samurai fashion, tries to cut him to ribbons. But Marcus just, his net avatar just dematerializes and rematerializes, and the sword just passes through like thin net space air.
All right, she's going to use her zap. She has 2 more. She's going to use that twice. 15. Miss. Miss. All right. Indeed, you have become powerful, Marcus Blazik, as the Emperor has foreseen. All right, Duker, you're up.
Okay, so can I, 1, 2, 3, I have movement of 4, move here. Can I shoot this guy here? Gut punch Grayson?
Yes.
Okay.
I don't remember making that name, but yeah.
Okay, no like cover or anything for him?
Nah.
Okay.
Keep it simple tonight.
Shotgun slug. It's gonna be pretty long for me, but 18. He's probably out. I'm probably missing him, I think. He's 20 meters away. I needed a 20.
Yeah, 20.
Wait,
Remember, you guys have luck.
Are we looking at squares or are we looking at meters?
Meters.
Yeah. I can't do luck now. It's after the fact, right? Yeah. So he shoots. Okay, he misses. And Preston is going to move. 1, 2, 3. He's just kind of in the middle here, and then he'll shoot. Probably. I guess he'll try to shoot. Oh man.
That spider's blocking you, though.
Yeah. So you move 2. Can I move through her square?
Yes.
Let's see. What's his move? His move is 4, so 3, 4. He would move here. Now you can shoot probably Gibby or.
Yep.
I'd actually try to shoot Kinjo because.
Good luck with that.
Yeah, we're gonna do that. He's too far away anyway, probably. Yeah, these guys don't have luck. 20. I think that's enough to hit on a DV.
Well, yeah, he's going to evade it. Look.
22. He would hit DV wise. Yeah.
He's pretty much. He's kind of like Switch. He's always gonna.
Yeah, that's fine.
He's always gonna evade. Let's see what he gets. 24.
Nope.
Yep.
He shoots his very heavy pistol and misses. I'm done.
Gibby. Yep. Gibby just gets busted in the nose, just kind of staggers back a few times. Looking at Kinjo, fuck you, man! Brings out his heavy SMG, turns it on full auto, and blasts at him. 20 would hit. That's only 1, 2. That's only what, 4 meters, something like that.
Yeah, DV 20. I mean.
Yeah, it would hit. Oh no, actually, TV20. No, that would miss. Sorry about your luck, Gibby.
He rolled 20 though.
Right, Lolo and Rex.
He rolled a 20, so how'd he miss?
Is he on auto fire? He's on auto fire.
He's on auto fire. Mm-hmm. He needed a 20. You remember you have to beat it.
Beat it. That's right. Okay.
That still messes me up in the system.
Yeah.
It's the only system I can think of. It's like that. There has to be some sort of reason.
Yeah, it's not meat to beat. There needs to be a nice way to phrase not meat to beat.
I think he's the last one. So I'm gonna sort the
the
order again. And Rex and Lolo, I'm gonna put your tokens down here. Does that work for you guys where you're at?
Yeah.
Sure.
All right, Kinjo's up. What the fuck is he gonna do? Is he gonna try to get away? Fucking, no, he's gonna knock out Gibby. Yeah, so basically there's a scene like the Matrix. Basically he's shooting his kind of automatic weapon there at Kinjo. Kinjo just like does a handspring, flips in the air, and lands, hopefully, a kick in Gibby's face. Wonder why it's rolling combat awareness and not my karate. It's fucking weird. Oh, you know what? I'm just gonna see if this one works. He unstraps a katana from his back, and he attacks with that instead. There we go.
Pretty good.
Four damage. But whatever gets through, he has that crit. It gets multiplied by 3. Is that what you said, Rogue? Whoever looked up that crit.
That was WP, but...
Let me look at it again 1 second. I remember what page it was on. Hold on. You talking about Cracked Skull?
Yeah.
Cracked Skull, aim shots to your head, multiply the damage that gets through your SP by 3 instead of 2.
That's for aim shots.
Yeah, but his base death save is increased by 1, so
yes,
that matters. But
let's see if this hits him. It most certainly does. So he takes a little bit of damage from this.
The shitty
is
damage
melee
roll.
ablated? Like, is it soaked melee attack?
With a katana, it is. Yeah.
So.
Oh, actually, none of that gets through.
Yeah, that's what I was
his second one is going to be an aim shot at Gibby's head. Fuck him.
Yeah,
no.
fumble.
No. Misses that one.
I mean, does he? Doesn't he have to roll
Well,
defense?
oh yeah, I guess he has to roll evasion, doesn't he? So that would be a 20 minus 4, so 16 minus 8. That'd only be an 8. So. Yeah, so he misses that. Alright, Kinjo. That was your turn. Rex Riker, you're up.
Yeah, so Rex and Lolo, I imagine, come stumbling down this, elevator? Is that what happened?
Yeah.
Yeah, as soon
Or
as
maybe
it's locked,
maybe there's a stairway, or maybe, I don't know, you got down there somehow.
off the stairs, fuck it, he busts out of the stairwell. Let's fucking rock! And just jumps over, and he's gonna run up to annoy Duger, basically, behind him, firing next to him, over.
Yeah, he looks over his shoulder like, what the fuck?
And, yeah,
How'd you get here?
He'll take a shot at gut punch. He'll gut punch Grayson, seeing that big ass spider, and
20 meters.
Just take the shot. Shoddy shot.
Alright, you need a 20. Is that a rate of fire 2 weapon?
No,
no,
it's
it's
a
a shotgun. Shotgun slug. Alright. You're done then. Victoria, you're up.
Victoria's just gonna move this round. Over to here. So yeah, Victoria just spots cover, sees this automated turret over here, and takes the dash and ducks behind the barrels. That's it. That's double move for her.
Thanks for pointing that out to me.
Oh, you weren't doing the turret.
I forgot about it. Well, the netrunner can operate it.
Well, the netrunner's distracted.
It's all code, dude. It's all code in the Matrix. Okay, 2 security operatives. They're gonna take out gut punch for show. Single shot assault rifle. A 13. That's not enough. Let's see what his buddy does. See if his buddy hits him. 16. Mm-hmm. 20 meters. He needed a 15, so he got him. 14, that's enough to kill him. Yeah, so the guy that you and Duger and Rex was aiming at, he just gets maybe he's like trying to run away at this point and just gets a bullet through the back of the skull. Falls down in a pool of his own blood. The last goober's left. He's gonna.
Is that Bill?
Try. Bill.
Fucking name, man. You get from
Bill.
Gut Racing and Goober to Bill. It's the Bill-dozer.
Bill takes a shot at Victoria.
Does
14.
Victoria have cover? Because she didn't
not where she's at right there.
Okay.
From Bill.
Yeah, you're right. Alright, that hits. Can she evade? I don't know what.
Oh, you can always evade.
Well, yeah, but what's her
Yeah,
stats?
Yeah, because it's a ranged attack.
I'm pretty sure you have a reflex
No,
evade.
she has.
Oh, she does. She does
Yeah,
have
she
a
does.
reflex evade.
Yeah.
Yeah, she does.
It was all
Okay,
rolled,
so I'll
so.
try. No,
12,
she does not
versus
evade.
14, that's it. That's 16 damage. Actually pretty
Minus 9, so 7 points.
Yep, and that goes down to 8. 8 armor. I'll change your bubble there. And what's this hardened guy? He's gonna run. Yeah, he just books it. Cuervo, you're up.
Alrighty. Cuervo kind of assesses the battlefield and draws aim. Is that turret doing anything?
Scanning the area.
Alright, well, in that case, he knows who controls it, and while the security operatives are busy with everything, he's going to take a nice little shot at
Nice.
Tabata.
48 meters. You're almost in the optimal range. I think around 48. I think 40, 50 meters, something like that's pretty optimal for a sniper.
Yeah, but do you have shoulder arms?
I do.
There you go.
So I will roll shoulder arms.
Regular shot or headshot?
I'm not doing -8, I'll miss. I'm gonna do a regular shot. So let's find shoulder arms here. And is it +1 because of the scope? Is that my understanding?
Yes.
Yes.
Well, that's 22.
Pretty sure that's going to be enough.
That's enough. The range, I just had it here 1 second because I don't have a macro for it. Yeah, so between 26 to 50 meters, the DV is 20.
Nice. Perfect.
So there you
your
go.
damage.
Oh,
Oh, shit.
Oh my gosh.
I think she has some good armor, though. Let's see.
It ablates it by 2 instead of 1 with the armor
Yeah.
piercing.
Yeah, she only has 5 armor. So her armor goes down to
3.
3. She soaks 5 of it, so she would take 16 damage. What does that look like, sir?
So he takes aim, and fortunately, when someone isn't moving too much, they make an easier target. He kind of lines the shot up and kind of drowns out the sound of battle between the Arasaka and booster gangers and Maelstrom, and puts a round right into her chest, and you kind of sees the body violently jerk as she takes quite the wound.
Low.
Oh, right. I can move 7 hexes, basically.
whatever your
move,
move
isn't it?
is.
Yeah.
Yep, your move is 7. You're fast.
You are
Fast Jamaican. Usain Bolt.
Usain Bolt.
Isn't he
He
Jamaican?
is, yeah.
Yeah. This is all this is all cover back here, right?
Yeah, these big crates. Like these big ones. Like where you're at right now, nobody can shoot you.
Is Cuervo up high on something? Is that what he's doing?
Yes.
All right. I'm just all move right now. Was there a double move?
Yeah, you can double
Mm-hmm.
move.
Yeah. If you want to climb up there with him. Rex and Lolo just sidle up to Duger and Cuervo like unbeknownst. Hey, what are you up to?
He'll crawl over here. Yeah, he just runs across the same thing. He sees Rex go up there. He's like does a quick scan of the place, and looking for bad guys. And he doesn't have like any shots anywhere that he can see. He just sees like lots of crates and boxes and stuff. So he does see Cuervo up there firing. So he smiles and he runs up to Cuervo. He says, I knew I smelled you up here.
How are you going, my brother? He just keeps aiming down sight.
Yeah, you can see Lolo like where he just got done aiming. There's like this net runner that's just clutching her chest. Marcus, you're up.
All right. First. I'm gonna move the spider.
I should probably be charging you a control action to do that, but
Yeah, that's fine. You can charge a control action. That makes sense. 4. Yeah, right on top of these guys. Right on top of them. Fuck these guys.
Poor
right
Gibby.
here.
Yeah. Yeah.
Eat them.
Yep.
Eat the lizard.
and
Eat
that's
the
it.
lizard.
Eat the lizard. Eat the lizard. So that's double move. So that's the spider's action. Okay. So for me in the net, knowing what I know, what I'm seeing with these guys, I am going to do a. So I have 3 actions. So first action is Pathfinder. which is 2. So interface plus 2, 15.
That's real good. Let's say you can see the whole thing.
Fuck yeah.
It's not very deeply.
So that was second action.
And here's your whole rest of it. So you see a control node, password, another control node with the automated turret, and then at the very end, Alpha's heart.
Awesome. So that's 2 actions. Movement is free, so I'm going to move all the way to the password.
You have to slide away from the black ice.
Yes, slide. So that's my third action. With my Speedy Gonzalez to 2. Yeah.
Oh,
Suck
he's
it.
not going to beat that. Boom. Even with the crit, still got him. He slid away. What does that look like in net space?
Marcus just turns around and sees this Netrunner like kind of shimmering and shivering, like their net avatar is not like coalescing.
This one too, yeah.
So he just kind of does a, like a spin, like a Michael Jackson spin, and then just starts moonwalking backwards into the architecture, and blows that person a like kiss and like, fuck you.
You can see kind of as you speed away from Tabata Hero, like she becomes pixelated, and you see like this red pixelated spray of blood come from her abdomen. As in meets space, she takes that sniper shot. She goes, "Oh!"
And that was my third. The final action is worm to crack the password with.
It is DV10.
DV10. Wait 1 minute. Just want to check my worm. My worm.
Worm check.
It would be an action to activate one.
No, my worm is already activated, bro.
Okay.
From my last fight.
Ah, yes, you're right.
Yeah. So plus 2. Plus 2 to do this. Fuck
Got
yeah.
it. That's it.
And that's my actions.
Duger.
Question. So if I move here, I'm just gonna do this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 8. If I move here, do I have cover from the security operatives?
Yes.
Then I double move to there for him, and then Preston's gonna shoot Bill. Yeah. So he's pretty much point blank, so that's gonna be 23 damage, just crit. 66665.
Alright, here's my crit injury.
I mean, with 23 kill Bill, I mean, it might.
He has leathers, that's 4, so he takes... Yes. Enough, yeah, I mean, he's like, that's like...
Yeah, that guy
3
tries to shoot Victoria, and he kind of turns his back to Preston, and Preston just shoots him just square in the back, and blood just erupts out of his chest and crumples to the ground.
Yeah, so that makes sense. So narratively, since he has a couple hit points left, he falls, and as he falls, he's like, his arm is caught awkwardly behind him, and you guys all just hear a snap. And not only is he just bleeding out on the ground, but his arm is all mangled.
And that's my turns.
Tabata Hero. So Bill's dead. She's going to use control to try to shoot. I think Preston's the only one she has a shot at. And they can obliterate the cover in front of Victoria, but automated turret has a clear shot at Preston. So
God,
combat
she's gonna
numbers
stand right there getting picked off, huh?
14. What's that? Oh, she still has her meat space action. She can still move.
Oh yeah, that's true.
She's probably gonna... these guys are Arasaka too. Like, they're not gonna run. Preston. Ooh. 16. That's definitely a hit.
I think he has 11 so I think he probably
So he takes 5.
Probably takes 5, yeah. I'll check, but I'm sure. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And his armor goes down to 10.
Yep, I got that. I got it.
She has a couple more actions. She has, what, 2 more net actions. She already used control. She can pursue Marcus at will. She says, I do not think you know what you are doing.
I do not think you know what you're doing. You're about to die.
I will die with honor, and you will die bringing more wickedness into the world.
A lizard has no honor.
So be it.
What?
I guess the only 2 other net actions she can use. She used to kill her. Let me see if she has more black ice in her disposal. Yeah. She has 2 copies of sword. Alright. She's going to use her interface twice. Sword's +2, right, Cyber?
Yes.
D10.
No, +1. Sorry.
Okay, +4, +1. This is her first attack with sword, 9. You're gonna evade that, I'm positive. Here's your second one. 10.
Ooh.
No!
It's 2d6. Hey, you can't use sword. Sorry, bro.
Why?
Sword is anti-program, not anti-personnel.
Oh, okay. Zap then, it's just 1d6.
Yeah, just that. Yeah,
I guess that still would have hit, wouldn't it? Yep. 5.
Yeah, that was load of hit. 5. My armor is 4. Armor gives me 4.
It goes directly to brain, I believe.
Yeah, lowers all brain damage you receive by 4. So I only take 1.
1. And your armor stays. I think it's flak that disappears.
Yeah, flak that disappears.
Alright. And then in her meat action, she's going to go and duck behind this this ring over here. So from Cuervo's position. Now, Cuervo, I would say you could reposition and still get her if you want. But up to you guys. Gibby? Gibby's fucking stuck, man. He's going to try to run.
Stuck between a Jap and a spider.
Yeah, just narratively, I just want to see what happens. So I'm going to try something. So I'm just going to do...
I mean, there's no opportunity to attack. He could just move.
Yeah, I know, but I think that's dumb when you have, a big fucking drone with a melee weapon and martial arts master in front of you. Yeah, I'm just going to... Not so fast, Gibby. He tries to run away, and Kinjo grabs him by his green hair and just slams him back onto the ground. So now he's staring straight up at this big fucking droid thing, this spider drone, and Kinjo does this thing where he, takes his katana, has his blood on it already, and just flips it down. He says, "Not so fast, Gibby. You will die dishonored."
Duh, Skibby. He didn't have any honor.
I don't want to steal your kill here. So what do you think? I want Gibby to kind of, as part of Slip. What do you think he should do?
Gibby?
Let's. Yeah.
Um,
No, Kinjo. I don't want Kinjo to
Kinjo.
kill Gibby because unless you want me to narratively, I think this is an area of the GM where I can step in a little bit and see what's best for the story.
Gibby would try some dirty trick to get away, but it might not work. I mean, narratively, sometimes the big bad gets killed by somebody else because he's a dickhead. So, I don't know. Maybe,
Spit in his eye.
yeah, like some sort of sand in his eye.
Pocket sand.
Pocket sand.
I don't know.
He's got a bionic arm with sand in it. He shoots sand at it.
Yeah, Kinjo's he's going to do one shot with karate and one shot with his katana. $20. And he's prone.
You can't kill Gibby without knowing where to find, the details of this AI transfer.
Well, they have it. It's in the net architecture.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So 12. That drops him down to 1. And narratively, at this point, Gibby tries to get away. And that was like he just kicked him in the head. Gibby starts to scamper away. And you guys all just hear this swoosh of this katana. You hear it kind of connect with Gibby's chrome and his legs. And he just hamstrings both of his legs. And Gibby just collapses to the ground, immobilized. I'm going to say he's not dead, but he's immobilized. And he gets a movement action, and he's going to move away because he sees what's coming. Six, 7, 8. Because he's going down from the ring. He says, "Hit him! God, the AI! It is time for us to go. These people cannot be reasoned with." Rex, you're up.
Right. Let's see. Is Booster Ganger still alive, or is he running?
He's running.
Rex doesn't like Maelstrom, though. I think it's very much a no survivors angle from Rex insofar as Maelstrom's concerned. Move is...
Yeah, 4.
Move is how many
Squares. Go.
squares? I can do 1 more.
Your movement score.
Yeah.
14 meters away.
Yeah, he's... Oh no, you don't, you chrome fuck! And he's... at the Booster Ganger. I'll be...
Hit. 11. That's Kevlar arm. That goes down to 6. So he takes 4. What does that look like?
Yeah, he slow walks towards him with his shotgun and fires off his shot of slugs. Flips his shoulder. He keeps walking up on him.
Yeah, it kind of forces him to turn around. Oh, God. Let me live!
Fuck you!
Victoria, she's going to move forward a little bit and take a shot at this guy. Let's see. 0-6. I don't think she can get within 6 anyway. So.
Yeah, I'm gonna say that turret's kind of like a more skinny thing. It really doesn't provide any cover, so.
Well, I mean, she can move to be more direct,
Yeah.
I guess.
Yeah. Either way, it's fine.
Okay.
Would that be a 10?
That's a fumble.
Oh.
Is that just one shot with the heavy pistol?
Yeah, they're just one.
Yeah, very heavy pistols are just one.
Well, that's a miss then, probably. She steps forward, takes a shot. It kind of pings off the edge of the metal base of the turret. So it doesn't hit the netrunner she's targeting.
Security operatives, for their part, are going to, this one's going to go to here, and this one is going to go to here, and both of them are going to use their readied action. And the next person that comes into their line of sight, they're gonna load on, and they say, "Takuya, hero, leave now. We cover your escape." And hardened booster ganger is going to try to leave. Four, 5, 6, 7, 8. He gets to just outside where the light is streaming in, and you guys, this is where it's quite clear what's going on here. He hears just this giant, and Duger and Rex, you see him fall backward with his head missing. And that's obviously your boys outside, having Overwatch. So I'll let you describe that, Duger.
Yeah, he thinks he's getting away. He kind of looks back and laughs at Rex, maybe flips him off. "Fuck you!" And then he steps outside, and his head just snaps back, and the back of it just is blown out, and he just crumples to his side.
Yeah, Takuya hears that gunshot, and kind of narratively, like they're trying to fall back this way, right? And he kind of looks over his shoulder now, and he can see the outside to the right. There are a bunch of fucking dudes out there, like with sniper rifles and assault rifles, like trained, like on top of their cars, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Cuervo, you're up. Okay.
No, go ahead. You got it.
Yeah, I was gonna say Cuervo's turn is next.
So I'm still able to hit Tabata. Is that correct?
No, she took cover there. You don't have the angle on her right now. If you repositioned just a little bit,
All
you
right.
could do.
But I can't hit the security officers.
Yes.
I'll hit the one to the south then, the southern one.
What's your distance on that bad boy?
52.
Oh, that's perfect. You guys have luck, remember.
Yep.
Hey, can I give him luck?
Can't give luck.
Oh, there you go. Hit him. 4. What a weak ass roll.
It's a weak ass roll. 14. It's armor piercing bullets though, right?
Yep.
Yep.
Blades by 2, I believe.
So you hit him pretty hard, but his armor stops most of it. More armor than the net runner, obviously. Lolo, you're up.
All right. I'm gonna have to move up. Still too
Probably
far.
tough. It'll be tough with your pistol.
Double move. Double move. That's it.
Duger smells the wafting scent of reefer as something passes behind him. Marcus Blazik.
Yeah. So Marcus, yeah, hold on. Huh, interesting. I see. Okay, so Marcus is going to move here, one level down. I can do that because she's a net runner. He's a net runner and not a demon, right?
Yep, you just move wherever.
Yeah, so I'm going to wrest control of the turret.
Let me see what that is. That is DV. Oh, it's just first her actually.
Yeah, versus her, right? Yeah.
Yeah,
I used all my luck in the previous session. Does it regenerate every session or every
It
story?
does. It
Okay.
regenerates every sesh.
Okay,
There's your DV. It's 13.
13. Okay, I'm gonna use 2 luck points in the bonus. Ooh, that's too bad. So that's action 1.
Mm-hmm. He can only try to wrest control of it once per
Once, yeah.
round. I believe, yeah.
Second next action is just move the spider all the way, double move to Kinjo, right on him. Okay.
Things just crank.
And that's 2 more actions, right? I still have 2 more actions.
Mhm. 2 more net actions.
Okay. So... Yeah, so I'm going to power up Hellbolt. And the last action is to attack with Hellbolt on the Netrunner. Where's that Hellbolt? Attack is 2. And I'm going to use the last 2 of my luck, so 4. Oh,
Nice. Yeah. Oh, good thing you did it, dude.
no, I missed, right?
Yeah, it's included.
Not. Oh, it is included. Oh, that was a shit roll, man.
Yeah, it's a bad roll.
No, well, she rolled a 10. Sorry.
Yep, that's it.
Nope.
That's all my actions.
Duger.
I'm going to call Pento, and then I'm going to tell him to send guys in from the east to mop up these fucks. I know calling is an action, but I don't think speaking is. And so Duggar screams out to Takayua, "Throw down your weapons! You're surrounded and totally fucked!"
Yeah, he kind of saw that. You know, when that Maelstrom ganger caught one through the jaw and killed.
And I'll roll like something to convince him if I have to. Throw down your weapons and I won't kill ya. Otherwise, you're dead as fuck.
He's not completely suicidal. I think that's kind of checkmate here. He turns around to you because, I mean, he basically, so narratively, like there's this this overhead camera shot panning over the warehouse, and he's kind of turned looking outside. He's holding his katana. It flicks it down kind of by his side. He looks outside and sees all the Blood Nation trucks out there, and then he turns to go the other way, and this giant spider drone goes and then like leans its head over the edge of this ring and looks down with him with these two giant serrated pinchers. I guess that would be the heavy melee weapon. And he kind of holds his hands up in the katanas and he says, "Hero, we have met our match. You are not suicidal. Perhaps these have more honor than Maelstrom. Stand down." He kind of looks to the security operatives as well.
Yeah.
And I'm just going to take us out of initiative if you guys want.
Yeah. If they drop all their weapons, Duggar will kind of come out and wave everybody forward, and he says, "Tell your runner to jack out first of all, and drop your weapons."
Yeah, she jack out. She disappears from view, Marcus. She gives you like a little quick bow first.
Yeah, Duggar, if Marcus doesn't hear it, will have his agent send him a text saying everything's secure in meat space. Get your girlfriend and let's get out of here.
Marcus sees the message and moves to the bottom level to where the heart is.
As you get to the heart, it's just like all the... I've been having this for 3 days. Hang on a second, I got the coughing fit. So he moves down to the heart, and it's basically, you see this very, very vague outline of Alpha. Basically just all emotions, and like it just kind of pulses with light as you kind of come close to it. And the little icon kind of pops up in front of you, and like this little download icon. And there's like a little hair, like, please download me.
Yeah. Marcus starts downloading the data. To make space, he will deactivate some programs as well. As he's doing that, he sends a message back to Duggar, copying the AI out of the system. Please stand by.
What's everybody else doing?
Cuervo kind of eventually, now that they've surrendered, he's satisfied that he doesn't need to perform any overwatch, kind of slings the sniper rifle, walks up to the two security guards and pulls a little, "Oh, I'll be taking those, thank you." Waits for them to turn over their weapons. We don't want anybody doing anything rash.
2 assault rifles if you guys want them.
Yeah, I think I think so. Yeah,
I'll take
I think I'll take one probably.
Victoria walks warily around the turret to this guy who's obviously jacked in and starts to incapacitate him, takes whatever goggles he's got off his head.
Rex
is actually looking over this automated turret. Is this like set up basically, like little emplacement?
Yep. Yeah. The lower level was basically the Arasaka's meeting place, and they set up the net architecture on there in that turret, which I forgot to use for a couple rounds, but that's fine.
Yeah, he's looking at this like he's dig into this, I can use this again. He's like trying to figure out how to appropriate this shit. They don't have this issue again with the server farm.
Yeah, SW looks at him, he's like, "We can probably transport that."
Yeah, I can rig it up. Wouldn't be too hard.
Duggar waves at Lolo. "Lolo, come here."
As Lolo moves over, sorry, go ahead.
Lolo shoots this other guy over here. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, he comes over here. He comes over and he says, "It's a good thing I showed up, right?
Yeah.
You guys were outnumbered."
Yeah, good job. Hey, listen, all of you, you're going to transfer all your bank accounts here to this guy's bank account. You got a, he whispers, you got an untraceable bank account that's not yours.
And he's like still like confused at first, like looking over to the person he's pointing at.
He just says it to all of them.
To all the
Yeah.
Arasaka people? They don't have it.
Holy shit.
Takuya looks at Duger. And
It's a tax write-off in Japan, being extorted.
He's like, yeah, that's right. I'm gonna do that.
So, go ahead, or, and then I'll have my netrunner just check and make sure you did it all, and if you didn't, I'm just gonna shoot you. So, you know, it's up to you.
This? You have got to be kidding me. Hiro, this is about money. About eddies. If it's eddies you want, then it's eddies you will have. It is good you do not know the importance of what you have stumbled into.
Okay, I'm gonna need you to shut up now, because if you say one more word, I'm just gonna shoot off your leg, and then you can transfer the credits. Otherwise, you can transfer the credits, and I won't shoot off your leg.
he
He'll do
kind
it,
of just
too.
looks at you, but his internal agent, which he has, gives him all the order just to kind of spite you. He follows your directions completely, like any good, disciplined assassin would.
And how much did they transfer over, everyone, the 4 of them?
I'm gonna have to think about it.
So as he's threatening the
Whatever
Arasaka
Arasaka
guys,
has in petty cash for a mission.
Cuervo's kind of got his hands on his hips and he's kind of looking at Gibby and kind of looks around. He's like, has anybody got a body bag or a garbage bag?
Is he dead?
I mean, doesn't look good. Right?
He turns over. He's just bleeding badly.
Oh,
barely
I guess he's
alive.
not dead.
Just take him out to the... what's Penta's gang called?
The Blood Nation.
Take him out to the Blood Nation and have him, I don't know, just take him to the other place.
Don't worry, Lolo and me will take care of it. Don't worry. We're not going to that compromised shithole that Rex and Blazek stay at. Lolo and I will take care of it. Don't worry.
Alright.
Ain't no compromised shithole. You motherfuckers follow directions. He looks at the turret.
Just try to keep him alive till she gets a hold of him.
Yeah, well, Lolo knows plenty of street docs. I'm sure we can stabilize this. And he kind of waves his hands at the guys like hamstrings.
Yeah, before you leave, and once the credits are transferred, he's gonna kill all the Arasaka guys.
God.
Very honorable.
Yeah, he waves over to Preston, and he's like, oh yeah, so thanks, and he's just gonna start mowing him down. The martial arts guy first just levels the shotgun and shoots him.
If I have turret control, I'll use that and test it out. I was like, Jesus Christ.
Looking for my shotgun sound here. Here we go. So the time what it looks like is you guys turn that turret on him.
Go ahead, Rex.
Slow them all down.
Yeah, Riker.
War
will,
crimes.
Riker sets it all up, and he's like, "Oh, that's how this thing works. It's been a while since I used one of these. Here, hold still." And he just levels it on Tabata, and just sweeps from Tabata to the other operative. Probably sprays Victoria with a bit of Netrunner blood.
Unless anybody has, unless
piles her nails.
it's not anybody has a good reason. Everybody's present is going to lose 5 humanity.
Hey, this is a good love story. That's right.
-5 humanity to everybody.
I came here to help.
It's actually probably good Twitch isn't here.
What does it say? I have
I
a
don't know if she has much wiggle in.
-5. Is that -5 max or? I don't understand.
Humanity
I'm not
lost.
sure what's going on with mine. It says I have a mod of
There's-
11.
I think there's like you have to roll humanity like when you put in cyberware and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you lose
I think,
humanity.
yeah.
You can gain it back with
Therapy
therapy
and stuff. And there's a bunch of ways to use it, and I think one of them is just GM says. Witnessing an atrocity. I think it literally says witnessing an atrocity.
Wait.
This is not an atrocity.
I was just gonna say, so that's a strong use of the word atrocity.
You
This
just
is just,
slaughtered all these people
I
with
just
it.
made
Children.
Arasaka meat pies with this
I was
turret,
busy
so-
making sure Gibby didn't die. I'm not the.
Yeah, but only so I can cut off his balls later and hear him scream.
That's later. Now.
There's where your -5's coming from for you. I was watching somebody.
Yeah.
get eat
I'm
balls.
gonna get humanity back. I don't know what you're talking about. I have
Anyhow.
the process.
They're all dead. The Blood Nation's outside. Who knows if Arasaka will know what happened here? Just keep role playing if you guys want, because I know that Rex has some tech roles and stuff, and a lot of things he needs to get to.
Yeah,
too.
Duggar will say, "All right, you two, get him somewhere safe. Hold him up and don't let him die if you can." And then he says, "Lolo, how much did they pass over?"
He's gonna check the funds,
Yeah.
and then he'll show it to him.
Yeah,
Quietly,
it's
I guess.
going to be the same as like a difficult mission, so like 2,000 apiece
Yeah.
for all the PCs. So we got 6 PCs, so 12,000.
Yeah. Duggar just says, "Give $2,000 to each of us."
Yeah, he'll transfer that.
Speaking of credits and opportunities, you guys are the two guys I need to talk to. And Riker will point at Duger and Lolo.
Yeah. I'm not a bank.
Look, the Alpha situation that we talked about, the whole construction thing, he's trying to be coy about. Because he's not sure how much Duger would want Lolo.
Maybe we should have this conversation somewhere else, huh? In the car?
Yeah, fine.
Marcus, you got what you need? Let's get out of here.
When he says that, Marcus has jacked out and he kind of walks up behind as he watches SW order the execution of them all. And he looks to XW. Maybe you are not one after all.
One what?
And before he says anything, right? Before he even answers, he kind of whistles at the spider, and the spider drone starts walking towards Marcus. Marcus turns around and starts walking with the spider drone in tow like a pet towards the elevator. And he's mumbling to himself, "Maybe he's not. But I thought he was. But if he was, why did he do what he do? Is he? Could he be?"
Jesus. Alright, let's get out of here. Victoria, you can scram.
Thank God.
So nice to your underlings.
I'm kinda nice to Preston.
Victoria just walks out, texting on her phone. On her agent.
Cuervo kind of looks to Lolo. "So, brother, you want to call a ride and get this guy to a street dock, and then we'll find somewhere low to keep him and keep him alive and quiet.
Have Pinto take you. That's the Blood
We're
Nations.
fine. We're fine. I don't need your little gangbangers to help us out.
Yeah, I got the ride outside.
See? He's got the right outside. It's fine.
Fine.
Oh, by the way, as they start to walk away,
What's up,
Duca
brother?
doesn't want you to talk to Switch anymore, I think.
He kind of like stops and looks at him like, what the fuck are you talking about? And then he kind of thinks for a moment and goes, well, guess I'll use my tongue for other stuff then besides talking, huh, buddy? And then he kind of slaps him on the shoulder. Am I right?
He laughs. He says, all right, I told you. I said, hey, Cuervo's his own man. He's going to do what he does.
Wasn't even like thinking about that until he said something. Now I can't stop thinking about it.
Where is Switch, by the way?
Self-fulfilling prophecy.
Ah, she got hurt.
Yeah,
That's
she's she ain't as pretty as she once was. Took a blow to the head.
It was the back of the head.
Just say she's gonna have to part her hair to the side for a little while that regrows.
Maybe you should bring her flowers.
I think she'd prefer corn dogs.
He thinks right.
Yeah, I mean, what more? If you know Switch like I do, which apparently Duggar thinks it's way more than I do. She likes two things: revenge and corn dogs, and soon-to-be tramp stamps. You mark my words, brother. Trust me.
Wrestling.
She's gonna get crisscrossed corn dogs.
God.
One's just barely coming out of the stem, like the end.
One's like half
Yeah.
chewed off.
There's Rex. Let me grab your tokens. Where are you guys heading then?
Oh fuck, I don't know. Not my apartment with. Are we going back to the server farm, or is it completely?
There's just people milling around everywhere there.
Like Duggar would ask Marcus, he's like, "Where do you want to take her?"
Rex looks to Marcus. I could house her.
What do you mean?
I mean,
He's
they're come looking for my place or what? I don't think so.
All right, fine.
Marcus, Rex and I will take care of her. SW. Rex, hop on. We're still in the combat zone, correct?
Oh no, they're just good ways outside of it. Several blocks.
Yeah, no, but we're still in the war zone, correct?
This building.
Yeah, but this building
yes.
is in the war zone, correct? Yes. So Marcus is going to tell Rex, hop on the spider, and then the both of them are just going to have the spider walk out of this entire building by itself down the war zone to where Rex lives.
Do you need the husk still? We need to get it out of the
Oh,
place.
Yeah.
That,
Yeah,
that
before Rex-
drone needs the net architecture and stuff. That thing's gonna be difficult.
Before
problem.
before Rex leaves, like, yeah. So about that. So we're probably gonna need Lilith's help on this one. It's gonna be pricey. I mean, this is gonna be at least 5K credits to build.
I've got you covered, Rex. I have the money.
Fine. Pick up the drone, take it to Rex's place. I'll meet you there later. Or maybe at Big Kahuna Burger or something.
Okay. Sounds good.
Preston, let's go.
Yes, sir.
Hospital. Pronto.
Yes, sir. Right away, sir. All right. So we want to do. Let's do Cuervo, Lolo, Rex, and Blaze at Rex's house. Sound good?
Yeah.
Let's find Rex's house.
Rex is secondary location, not primary location.
The not one with the pillow or without the pillow.
Pillow's in the closet. Just to be
I
clear.
think it's in the.
Primary location.
It's. Tell me if it. I think it's. Tell me if it's this place here. Place.
Yes.
That's where you're going, right?
Yes.
Your little workshop.
Yes, my workshop. The workspace.
All right, let me change music a little bit. Let's just do Blade Runner. That's always a good one. Yep, so what does it look like as you guys kind of roll in here? You got that big fucking drones, like, with ratchet straps onto the top of the car. And you guys have Gibby, too? Oh, no,
Yeah, did we stabilize him? Did we, like,
Yeah, he's not gonna...
Yeah.
His hamstrings are just cut. So you could take him, or if you want to leave him with Blood Nation, that'd be fine, too.
No, we'll take him. He wants to hold on to him.
You got the Gibster.
Mostly because he's decided SW's a fucking psychopath.
Me?
Where's the Gibster?
What do you
at?
mean?
There's
I
the
just
Gibby.
got you 2K for nothing.
Oh my god. I was looting just fine, thank you.
Go. What's it look like there, Cuervo, as you roll in?
So Cuervo kind of brings him in, maybe like flex cuffed or handcuffed something. Almost has him like, because he's injured and can't really walk. He looks to Rex. Is there someone I can tie him down? That you don't mind a little blood stains?
Just throw him in that fucking chair. Strap him in. I don't give a shit.
Yeah,
Probably
like,
blood stains on it.
yeah, sure. He kind of plops Gibby down and cuffs his hands maybe to the armrests. And quit your bitching. You're alive, unlike those Arasaka dumb fucks. Right?
He tries to talk and chokes on a tooth. Spits it back out. It clatters at your boots.
Man, you got beat like a little redheaded stepchild.
Yeah, it takes more of a man to stand toe to toe with him and fucking gun them all down like you did.
Oh my god, that's your voice? How many fucking BBCs wrecked that throat of yours? Holy shit.
Haven't you ever seen Cobra Commando?
G.I.
It's
Joe.
my voice.
The manliest of idols.
He just kind of like looks at Rex. Please tell me you have lots of duct tape.
Oh yeah, Rex doesn't say anything. He just immediately goes to his bag and just pulls out a big just tears off his
you.
bit and slaps it on his mouth. He puts it over his mouth and he slaps it real hard to make sure it sticks.
He
There you
takes some,
go.
puts it over his eyes, and he goes, I had a medic at one of the kill teams I was with when I was with Militech. He said if you kept this tape over their eyes long enough, the residue would mix with the sweat and blind them. Do you think that's true, or he's just bullshitting me?
I mean,
Then,
it might work out. You got that fucking boar guy though, but see, we could take that out and it would basically be the same thing.
yeah. Well, let's see. And then he just duct tapes Gibby's eyes shut too, just wraps it around his head a few times. Alright, I did not. He doesn't need to see what we're doing, and I don't need to hear that fucking obnoxious voice of his. So,
Marcus kind of goes up to Gibby and sits down cross-legged in front of him. I am not sure what switch needs with you. I will find out. But if she wants to keep you alive, there must be a reason.
Oh, she wants him
She
alive.
is a friend of mine, and so I will respect her wishes. But you try to take something from me. You hurt me without knowing who I am. If you survive after she's done with you, I will have my way with you. You will see things you will not believe. Be well till then. Live well till then, if you can.
Cuervo kind of leans into Blazek after he gets up. He goes, I just want you to know, that sounded really rapey.
That was the intention. And he gives Cuervo a look and walks away.
Cuervo kind of looks at Lolo like, what the hell are we in right now? Thanks for letting us stash him here for now. We'll make sure he doesn't die and, I don't know, patch up his legs enough so he doesn't bleed out, and I guess we'll go check on Switch and see how long she needs to recruit till she can claim this prize she's been waiting for a long time, sounds like.
Sure.
The
Yeah.
corn dog?
Yeah, that too. You guys want to duct tape his legs up or something, that's fine. Also, I've got coffee in the fridge. He has a cup of coffee.
Lolo's gonna look over towards Marcus. He seems to be acting different now. And he'll say, Blazdik, you doing okay?
No, I'm not. They shouldn't have taken her out of the farm. They shouldn't have come there. They shouldn't have found out. But they did it all anyway. Nobody listens, do they, when I say we are being followed and watched? They think I am not all there.
How did they find out?
I don't know, but I am going to find out. Either one of us is a rat, or our enemies are far more equipped than we are. But the time is coming. The AI was going to be showing me things, giving me access, preparing me for what was to come. And that's when they decided to take her away from me. Now it's time for them to pay. It's all gonna come burning down, Lolo. I hope you're ready for it. Be well,
But you
my
got her
friend.
back.
Yes, but she is not all there, is she? I only got the core. The rest of her routines are in that server farm that is nearly destroyed. We will have to build her piece by piece, find pieces that were missing, and she will have to be reborn. And when she is reborn, I do not know if she will remember everything that she used to remember. Maybe that was the plan. Maybe that's what the lizards wanted. I do not know, but I'm going to find out. But it's all going to come burning down, Lolo. I'm going to make sure of it. By the time I'm done, Night City is not going to be the same again.
Lolo nods. And he looks over towards Cuervo. You want to get out of here? Alright, let's get out of here. Hey, we'll see you chums later, alright?
Be safe. Remember, shopping list. He taps his head like agent. Sent you a text.
He nods. And, he heads on out. Cuervo.
Once Cuervo and Lolo leave, Blaze looks to Rex. It is time, Rex. I need you to build what we discussed. I'm going to spread it around Night City. All the corpos are going to burn. They're all going to burn. Their flesh is going to melt. Their bones are going to crack. And the lizards are going to be revealed. They should not have done what they did. Now they're going to pay.
Factory reset, brother.
Factory
like you said.
reset. Amen.
As he says that, Rex kind of bends over his workstation, and what does it look like as he gets to work, Rex?
Yeah, Rex cracks his knuckles. He's been looking forward to this for a while now. And now it's all going to be even easier, even safer now. It's just being done right here. He can just build it here, not go between the server farm, any of it. So he's in his element, and he just starts assembling all the parts and pieces that he can right now. Get the framework set. And there's a gleam in his bore guy. Shines brighter than usual as sparks begin to fly.
You want to give me that invention roll?
Let me say all that and absolutely fuck this up.
You have luck.
You know what? I will spend
Use it or lose it.
I will spend all of it, brother.
Oh, wait. Okay.
I have 6. And that's going to be tech invention, right?
Yep. I think you have a +4 in that.
Yeah.
So it'll be like +4, +6, and then whatever your, and then your base plus your D10. So.
Okay, that's +4, +6, and this is...
So the exact roll is going to be invent. So it's going to be you know, your tech base plus the skill associated with it. So cyber tech. So I'll tell you exactly what it is. I'll type it out. So it's going to be, what's your tech base?
Tech base is 8.
So 8. And then 8, what's your cyber tech?
Cyber tech skills...
I think yours should be...
6, I think.
I thought you had like... I thought I think your mod was like in the teens, so that's probably right.
Yeah, I have 15 on cyber tech with Maker.
Yeah, that's Maker, but so that's your base. So it's going to be it's a D10 plus 15 plus whatever you have in invention. Yeah, I think you had 4, right?
Yep.
And then plus 6 for your luck. So it's going to be a 1d10 plus plus 25. Yep. And the DV, what we said was 29.
Yep.
Yep. No! Made it.
It has been done.
It's going to take you a month. It's going to take you a month, but you got to work. You didn't break it in the first week.
Building better bodies.
And we're going to move over to the hospital where Slip has just been brought out of surgery, not being assassinated this time.
You have to pay extra for that.
It's music.
All right. All right, Cuervo and Lolo don't have to be here yet. I know they were heading that way, so enter when appropriate. What's look like as Duker kind of comes through the curtain. Switch is just pulled out surgery.
Yeah, he's been waiting where he got there. Maybe he got there a little after, and she's laying, in the bed resting, and he goes through the hospital entrance and asks like where she is and that sort of thing, and figures it out and heads towards her room. And he very slowly peeks into where she is, hoping that he doesn't see like something horrible, like her dead or something. And he just looks in to see if she's conscious, see what state she's in, kind of.
I think as he's coming in, she's just kind of coming out of sedation. She kind of struggles to push herself up a little bit on the hospital bed and squinting, blinking, trying to make everything come into vision, come into clarity. She leans forward and makes out Duker, and like a smile starts to stretch across her face.
Oh, you're okay. Oh, thank God.
Didn't die.
Well, that's all you can really ask for these days. But I got some good news for you.
That's really all the good news I need.
Yeah, well, I think we got a present for you for when you're up. Got Gibby. He's alive, more or less.
Gibby?
Yeah.
And it takes her a minute, and she then she got Gibby.
Got him.
Well, where?
I think they took him to Riker's house. Just to store him till you're ready to get up and get him. No rush.
You got Gibby.
I'm pretty sure it's him.
So, it's over.
Yeah, if that's what you want it to be.
She kind of just leans back against the hospital bed. She closes her eyes and she kind of whispers to herself, "It's over." And a couple of tears leak out from under her eyelids, and she reaches up with the palms of her hands and wipes them away. I don't know what they have me on.
Pain meds, I'm sure. It's okay. Everything's fine. I know you said it's over, but he doesn't control you anymore. He hasn't for many, many years. You're your own person. You don't have to worry about that fucker. I can just go take care of him if it's easier.
And she thinks about it for a second. She says, "I think I need to see him first."
Okay, if that's what you want, sure. Not much to look at.
And she nods. Well, there never was. Is everybody else?
Oh yeah, we're fine. Everybody's fine. Marcus is acting a little crazier than normal, though, I have to say.
She shrugs. Did he get her back?
I think so.
That's good. That's good.
Yeah, we had to take care of some more Arasaka. So we should probably keep our heads down after you get out of here. Take care of Gibby and just maybe just chill for a couple weeks. I sent 2,000 eddies to your bank account, or Lolo did technically.
Yeah, she kind of smiles and then twirls her index finger up in the air like a whoop-de-doo sort of a gesture.
Oh, you can buy something nice for yourself. Maybe a new wrestling outfit or something.
Yeah, like maybe some cyber eyes.
No. Let's not do that. you
She just kind of laughs.
you wouldn't wanna do anything to your eyes. They're too beautiful.
She rolls her eyes and kind of snorts. Whatever. No, I think I'm done with that stuff.
Okay, good. Well, you should probably get some rest. I'm gonna go talk to the doctors and see when you can get released.
She nods, leans back, puts her hands behind her head, like she's laying out at the beach, and she says, "Just make sure they don't send any more, undead assassins in here. It makes it hard to
Oh
sleep."
yeah, almost forgot about that. Yeah, well, I'll have Preston in here guarding you again, maybe.
Preston. She starts to mutter under her breath about
Well,
Preston.
I have
as she
another
drifts
person now. I
back
can
off.
get Victoria to come.
Can't be any worse than Preston. She just kind of mutters as she rolls over and starts to snore.
He just scratches the back of his head. Okay. He heads out and looks for somebody to tell him.
Yeah, as you turn the corner, you run into these dudes.
Oh, look what the cat dragged in. She's sleeping.
Hey, he's got like a
his brash voice, and he makes her eyes kind of jerk open, and she kind of turns over groggily.
he's got like a bag in his hand, and he kind of holds it up and shakes. He goes, "Who wants some motherfucking corn dogs?"
I don't think she's ready to
Fuck
eat
me.
corn dogs.
Corn dogs! And she just starts kind of reaching toward Cuervo.
Security!
Had mass medicine available, and he kind of brings one out and offers it to Switch and offers one to SW.
He looks at it and takes it reluctantly.
She looks down at the corn dog, like very fondly. She takes a bite of it and so like chews with her eyes shut. And then she kind of just hugs it against her chest.
There's a robotic arm that comes down from the ceiling and like swipes it from you. NPO until midnight. NPO until midnight. NPO until midnight.
She looks over at Cuervo. "You better bring me more in the morning."
Don't worry, there'll be more. We'll keep it from the machine's eyes.
And she looks over at Lolo. She looks sad for a minute. She's, "I'm sorry I killed you."
Killed me.
And then she just kind of blinks to herself. I'm glad you're okay.
And he nods. So am I. I'm glad you're okay.
Guys, I think she's kind of delirious from the pain meds. Let's just let her sleep, alright?
I mean, she did take a round to the head. I can understand why she's a little loopy.
Yeah,
Did you tell her the good
we
news?
did.
Well, we got him stable, so anytime you want to go pay him a visit, we'll take you there.
And she kind of smiles and takes another little nibble of the corn. No, the corn dog was taken away. She looks down like she's gonna take a nibble of the corn dog and then looks disappointed.
He pulls out another corn dog from the bag. Did you think I only brought one? Good lord.
She snatches the other one and takes a bite before the robotic arm can take it away. Okay, I'm gonna have to think about it. I mean, some part of me never really thought we were gonna find him. Now that he's here, I'm not sure what I want, but But knowing he's not out there anymore for sure, that's just... It's gonna change things for me, I think. So thanks. And she looks at all of them. I mean, I don't know who really did what, but thanks.
I mean, it was mostly me, but everyone contributed.
Yeah, okay.
Mm-hmm.
I showed up just in time.
She just grins at all of them, and
It was actually Preston
Then
who took him down.
she looks extremely skeptical.
He
Uh-huh.
kind of chuckles.
Well, I'll have to thank Preston next time I see him. Okay, guys. I'm gonna go to sleep. And assuming this all wasn't like some pleasant dream I had on my way to the afterlife, I'll talk to you later. And as the robotic arm comes down, again, chirping about the hours, she kind of tucks the corn dog under her body and kind of bats it away and says, "See you guys later."
As she rolls over to go to sleep, he kind of looks at Low and looks at SW and kind of has a little smile and goes, "So, GD?"
He says, "You're reading my fucking mind." And he'll call Preston. "I need you to watch Switch in the hospital again."
He just answers right away. There's a pregnant pause, and he goes, it's like that, what's the dude that's married to J-Lo?
Ben Affleck. Yeah,
You
I know
when
what
he's
you're talking
when
about.
he's putting her in the car, and he just turns around. That look. And he goes, "Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'll be right there, sir. Enjoy the gentleman's delight, sir. Maybe someday I can experience that, sir."
You become a gentleman.
Duggar walks out,
You know what?
claps both of
Go
them
ahead.
on the shoulders. He's like, "It's good to be alive."
Yes, sir.
See if I want any more scenes. Otherwise, we'll wrap it.
Oh, good.
SW, describe fart bowls.
Best fart bowl ever. Nothing makes a fart bowl smell better than a brush with death.
Sounds good.
Sweet, sweet victory.
Now Slip has to think of what she's going to do with Gibby.
I've already thought of it. I know what I'm going to do.
Solidarity with pegging.
Solidarity.
Yeah.